Hello everyone. So today I'm going to show you how to use your scale, properly calibrate it, give you some tips and pointers on how to get it ready before you begin tapering your benzodiazepine, or whatever pill you're tapering. This can be useful. I'm using the Gemini 20. You can see here, this is the box it came in. I'll share the link to the product info if you want to buy one as well. You can see that it's high precision, weighs from 20 to 0.001 grams. 0.001 grams is 1 milligram, which is perfect for what we need to do. Includes a carrying case. It's pretty hard. It's nice. It's got a little magnet in it that protects it from any tampering. Also comes with these handy tweezers, which I've been using quite often. And it comes with a little dish if you're tearing off powder and you're measuring powder. All right. It comes with instructions, right? Which you can read. But I'm going to try to simplify this so that this makes sense for you. I'm doing this for my wife, and I know that when you're going through these withdrawals, it can be difficult. So I'm just hoping to help some of y'all. All right. So let's start from the beginning. First step, when you get your scale, keep it somewhere good. Keep it on a stable surface. Keep it away from ear ventilation. Or if you have ear ventilation, turn off the ear ventilation, right? If there's no way for you to get away from it. We're going down, we're trying to measure down to the milligram. And so measuring down to the milligram, it's very important to make sure that nothing's interfering with the weight. If you blow on this, you're gonna see that the weight starts fluctuating, right? So, you don't wanna get close to it when you're weighing, right? And breathe, get your nostrils or, your mouth and breathing on top of it, because it's gonna fluctuate the scale. And you wanna keep it away from any vents, like I said. All right, so that's the first step. All right, so first what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it on. By default, it's on grams, which is what you need. All right, you can see showing 0.000. All right, so the first thing you do to calibrate, press the on button a second time for a while, hold it. You'll see the calibrate. Now you do it a third time and you hold, and then you'll see 10 grams. All right, there you go. So now it's ready to calibrate. I do this before any taper I'm doing. So first you put the first 10 gram weight on there. Now you see it's flashing 20 grams because it wants to try to calibrate at the 20 grams. Usually I put the weight on top just to keep it in center. And you see that it's successful and it's showing 20 grams. So sometimes you'll see that it shows like 10.001. What I often do is I remove the weight to see and make sure that it's at 0. Then I put it back on to make sure that it shows 10. These weights are guaranteed to be 10 grams, right? And so a useful tool to make sure that your scale is still calibrated. If not, and it's dorked up and it shows like 10.002, right? And there's no wind or anything that's causing that to happen. And you remove the weight and you put it back on and it goes back to 10.001 or whatever that inaccurate number is, it's time to recalibrate. Often I'll just turn it off for a little while, turn it back on, recalibrate, do what I just did right now. So now I'll remove this. Now we verify that it's calibrated. I'll put a pill on there too, just to make sure I know what I'm weighing. You see that it's going to 0.168 grams, which is 168 milligrams. Now it's at 0.167. Oh, 0.168. And 0.169. All right. So there we go. It's settled at 0.169. That makes sense. These pills aren't consistently manufactured to be exactly 169 milligrams. But more often than not that they are. Sometimes you'll get a pill. I've found that some of the pills for the brand that we're using they weigh 17.4, they weigh 174 milligrams instead of 169 milligrams. You know, I would say that a lot of them do. And so that's why I find it important to weigh the pill. It also helps make sure that it's, you know, you're properly calibrated. That's it. I hope that helped y'all, and I'll do another video on showing you how to actually taper and what process I use. But I hope that helped you understand and gain some trust in your scale. Thanks. Have a good day.